Bitch!
Welcome to the Unordinary Friendcast. This is live stream episode number 272. This is a conversation with your best friends, and we are your best friends.
I'm Nathan Von Edmondson.
I am Erin Marie Betty Davis Jr.
And I'm DavidMaster.com.
Did you know that there are 2 to 5, if not more, designated national holidays every single day of the year?
And we're going to go through every single one from January 1st to December 31st, so stay tuned.
Buckle your safety belts.
We're going to be blowing the lid off of the most obscure national holidays that you've never heard of, and we're going to find new and wacky ways to celebrate some of these. But first. What?
Oh no.
Was that a spoiler alert that just happened? Who wants to go first?
I want to go last.
Okay. I'll wait till the graphic is done and then I can give my news. Beside the fact that I'm wearing this really sweet matching satin nightie set, that's not my news. So I just needed to point that out. Nathan hates sloppy joes.
It's weird. It's just plain weird. It's weird. It's un-American.
This has been an issue throughout our entire relationship. And he didn't know at first when he first met me that I am a sloppy joe fanatic. And I used to request it every birthday. I've gotten through, how many birthdays have I had with you?
70?
I've gone through the last 70 birthdays without sloppy joes. So finally today I had it. And I finally requested sloppy joes, and I was like, you know what? I think Nathan just had a bad experience with sloppy joes, had some trauma in his past with sloppy joes, and he didn't give them a fair shake. So he made them today from scratch, and they're, all homemade and gooey and yummy, and we got special buns. And it turns out he still doesn't like sloppy joes.
They make the bun wet, for one.
And since when has that been a problem, Nathan?
And I realized this time I didn't actively hate them.
Oh.
They just don't excite me.
What's Nathan's favorite food?
We have an audience member that's okay with hating them too.
Thank you.
It's the lovely Brittany Nicole. Sorry, go ahead, yeah?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, to each their own, right? But if you guys all don't mind, I'm going to finish eating my sloppy.
Is it your favorite food, though?
No, it's just something I really like, and I like to have it on my birthday.
Yeah.
Wait, what's... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, while I was making them, I had a barf bag set up around my neck in case I had to vomit.
You're still over dramatic. It's a sloppy Joe.
He can be a little dramatic. What's Nathan's favorite food?
Pizza. David.
Okay.
Come on.
This is what I want to try. Sloppy Joe pizza.
It could be good.
Yeah.
Big to differ.
I'm sorry. It's beef. You like beef. It's tomatoes. You like tomatoes and sugar.
There's something, I don't know what it is about the sauce that just doesn't do it for me, because I love tomato-based sauces. Marinara.
Is it could it be all the sugar?
Maybe that's what it is. My sensitive system can't handle all the sugar.
Marinara has a lot of sugar in it.
What?
Oh, well, that's my news. David, what do you got?
Okay, I'm going to give you guys a choice from now on. Instead of doing 2, I'm going to give you a choice, and then I'll go with the one that you guys pick.
Okay.
How about that? And audience, if you want to weigh in, you can too. Do you either want to hear about my all-beef diet, or do you want to hear about Ethel Waters and Little Nas X?
The all-beef diet.
But I don't know what the other one is, so I want to hear about that. So I guess you have to do both.
You want me to do both?
Don't encourage him.
All right, we'll start with my all-beef diet. I'm on an all-beef diet, and it's been 2 months now. Not all, like today I had some turkey and stuff like that, but I always used to try to cut down on the beef and then put in poultry. I'm trying to eat more fish, which is very difficult for me because fish is hard to cook for me. But I'm on 2 months into my all-beef diet, and I've never felt better. This is what I have to say to the human beings of the world, two middle fingers up, because people are like, beef is bad for you. No, beef is bad for you. Beef is good for me.
Question.
Go ahead.
Are you eating nothing but beef?
No, I'm as my protein. I eat tons of vegetables. I eat.
Oh, okay. Then that's
But
not
people are always like, you need to only eat beef once a week, and it's like everybody's different, bitch. Everybody's different.
There is the carnivore diet, which is straight up beef.
that
Like
you only
steak,
eat
like
beef.
You only eat beef.
I thought you were doing that, and I was gonna have a lot of harsh criticism.
Yeah.
No, I eat tons of vegetables, and yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
And I have heard people, like I've heard individuals scoff at any meat other than beef. So
Really?
Yeah.
like, well, just, you know, just one person in particular that I heard once. So
yeah,
you know, I don't know.
So one person one
time said it was better than all the other meat.
One person one. Bodybuilders like me need a very serious protein, and because the reason I did it is because I can't eat pork anymore, because every time I eat pork I feel sick, and somebody had it for Easter and I ate ham, which is disgusting, and I felt sick for 2 days, and I never feel that great after I eat turkey, but every time I eat beef I feel good. So what am I doing? Here's my salute to the human race. 2 middle fingers up, bitch. Fuck you.
What are you going to do about, what are you doing to combat all the cow farts that you're helping to produce?
I am trying to find out how to get that cloned beef up and running, because it was supposed to be up and running by now. Because remember, we reported on this podcast that it would be, you know,
report on it, and it seems like it's just been quiet.
Yeah, and it seems like Jeff Bezos and the other guy, the other rich guy that owns a tech company, they've been just screwing around. They've been, you know,
space
doing nothing. Yeah, just been screwing around.
What if his launch is literally him escaping permanently? Like it's like,
he should. It'd be great.
He's like literally everything's ready to go, and he's just out, going to Mars or wherever he wants to go.
Yeah. The thing is I heard a quote from him recently that somebody read on NPR, that he said when he was pitching his Amazon and getting funding for it, like Jeff Bezos has been telling us who he is this whole time. His quote was, I want a company where people never lose fear, where fear is instilled in them every day. So it's like he's told us what he was going to do. And we went just like Adolf Hitler did, Jeff Bezos told us what he's going to do. We went right along with it. I don't order from Amazon, but I want you to order my books from Amazon. Thank you.
I hate that I love Amazon so much. It's so convenient. And I hated that they acquired Whole Foods, but I recently discovered the grocery delivery service, and it's literally changed my life. And I hate that I love it. But
I'm sorry.
I don't have time to ever go anywhere to get anything. Like with, you know, I have a child and 16 jobs. It's just like, I don't know. I hate you.
I understand that. You have to weigh your priorities.
You know, listening to you say that, I was just thinking, I actually went to Whole Foods the other day, and it just seemed a little empty. It was late, but I imagine a near future where the only people in Whole Foods are the workers and the people packing and getting food to be delivered to other people.
It's just another Amazon warehouse,
right?
You
yeah, exactly.
It's present food.
But that makes you an amazing worker yourself, because then you can spend all your time working.
Woo!
Which is kind of what you're doing now.
But you guys know that Amazon workers can't take bathroom breaks, right?
Erin's not allowed to take bathroom breaks here, so.
Okay, good. So it
soaks up everything.
Listen, I'm sorry you brought it up, but I just have to say there are a couple of items at Whole Foods that are good, but Whole Foods, by and large, is bullshit. It's just straight up bullshit. Everything in the store is twice what it is anywhere else, and it's just straight up bullshit. But anyways, go ahead.
There's truth to that, but there's also some stuff there that is genuinely good, and like rated price for like grass-fed, grass-finished beef, which is like the has all kinds of different health benefits to just eating like crappy factory farm beef, if like we're talking about beef. And I can only find that at Whole Foods, or if you like go to a local butcher that does grass-fed stuff.
Wait, how much is it there? Because all of our prices went up again.
It's like $7.99, I think.
A pound, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that much? I thought it was like $6.99.
Nope, not here. It's like $8 and $9.99 here.
Yeah.
For a pound of grass finished. Wow.
Yeah.
$12.99 even, 12 or $15.99 too. Some places.
What I'd like to do, and I just haven't had the time, especially moving to a new place, you have to acclimate to like, where do you get everything? Where are all your go-to places? Haven't quite had the time to search in this area, but I want to find local farmers and butchers and people that, supporting local economy and also getting really quality food. So that's what I want to do. Just still on the Jeff Bezos train for now.
She loves her Jeff Bezos.
Loves it.
All right. I almost called you Dathan. Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead, Dathan.
Beef. My turn?
Yeah.
Nathan's getting up.
Where's he going? He's leaving the show. That's his news.
Wow.
I'm out. Deuces, bitch.
Where you going, Nate? I'm looking into the camera as if I can't see him to my left.
Oh, you can see him? Everyone at home, Nathan has left the show. That's his big surprise. Oh, wait. He just broke something, and now he's coming back.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
dear
Erin. White bitch. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you pasty white bitch.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, David. Just so lovely. What does it say on it?
It said, "Here's to a new adventure, love."
Aww.
Love, lovey-dovey. Here, we have another message for you from our fans.
Wow.
Good.
Brittany Nicole just says a nice, happy birthday, Erin.
I just blew out the candle and made it just a stellar wish.
It's beautiful. What kind of cake is it, Nathan?
I don't know, can I take a bite out of the side?
Yeah, sure. Here.
Yes. Don't be a bitch. Do it.
All right. Sorry, everyone.
What is it? What kind is it?
I just tasted whipped cream.
Ooh.
It's whipped cream, fruit, and some cake, I guess.
Ooh.
It didn't have very many.
Ooh, it sounds so good.
You nailed it because I don't like frosting, but this is awesome.
Oh, you don't like frosting? That's right. I was trying to figure out what.
It was really good. Sorry, everyone.
So today is Erin's birthday, the day we're filming it. So a lot of people at Carlton checked in, said, to my bitch and my best friend, feliz cumpleaños, stay gangster, cochina, bitch. Fueralita, bitch.
David, you're just like really making my birthday better.
I know, huh?
That is an amazing cake. It's vanilla. It's got fresh berries on top and inside. And you know where he got it?
Where? Whole Foods. He's a bitch. Stevie Actor Traveler says, happy birthday, Erin. Lay a big fart on the air for your birthday. Wow, he knows what you, the listeners know what you like.
Is that a challenge?
I think so. Oh, Hooligan Mama says, happy birthday, white bitch.
That's not what she said.
That's one of the best cakes I've ever had.
Exactly what she said.
So good.
Hooligan Mama ain't fucking around. She calling you a bitch. She calling you out. She's gonna rip that straight white hair out of your head, bitch.
Okay, moving forward. We have a gold star for this week, and I think I tried to submit myself for the gold star, given that it's my birthday, and I'm podcasting on my birthday when I could be out painting the town red. But David said he had the ultimate gold star that he wanted to give out. So I can't argue with that. David, who gets the gold star?
Well, in the grand tradition of Untimentionatarial Friendlecast, since Erin's vagina got the gold star for giving birth to Velour von Edmondson, Mary Marie Betty Davis Jr.'s vagina gets a gold star for giving birth to Erin Marie Betty Davis Jr.
So not my mom, but her.
No.
Okay.
Not your mom. Your mom's vagina, who did it all by herself.
I hope it appreciates this award.
I hope it's proud. Yeah, we got a telegram for your mom's vagina saying it's very proud.
That's so lovely. It'll go down in the history books with all of our other esteemed winners.
I like that her vagina's mode of communication is telegraph?
Telegram.
Telegram?
Wait, telegrams are sent by telegraph, right? Have either one of you guys ever gotten a telegram ever in your life?
No.
Have you?
No, I never have, and I've never been in the room where someone got one. I want to know if any of our listeners, have you ever been in the room when someone got a telegram or telegraph?
Like, you'd have to be pretty old. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that my mom is listening. She heard that, David.
I can't believe I could tell her that it's so old.
Wow.
Pretty old.
Threw that out there.
Bitch is damn old.
I am in
Oh, Brittany says she never got a telegram. Sorry, go ahead. What'd she say, Erin?
I am in my late 30s now officially, so whatever that means.
Ew, that's so gross. That's so old and gross.
All right. Shall we move forward?
Please.
I guess if you want to, it's your call.
So I want to let you guys choose the order in which I do things. So at first I thought we'd just go through and pick some of these. There's so many different holidays. Pick a few, announce them. We can even, any listeners that want to, if you have your own national holiday you'd like to throw out there, please do that. We can pick a date for it. We can also maybe pick some that we love, some that we don't love. We can get some new ones going. It could be a whole thing. But I also was curious how the whole national holiday thing started. And I don't mean like Christmas, New Year's, 4th of July, you know, the ones that we're used to. I mean, like every day you hear it's National Ice Cream Day, or it's like National like AIDS Awareness Day, you know, like how do you get a day designated to whatever your thing is? And I found out, and it kind of blows the bubble. So I don't know if you want to do that last or first.
Do it first. I can't wait.
Well, I don't know if
let's save it for last, because if it's going to be a big letdown, let's be excited for the national holidays.
All right, everybody keep tuned in, because you're going to find out how a holiday becomes a holiday in America. In this country that we live in.
It must be very complicated. You probably have to have a lot of, you know, signatures and, you know, probably senators signing off as well. And then you probably have to present some sort of history that makes it valid, right? So
yeah. And then the lesbians march. Yeah.
Right.
I have 4 holidays, and if you don't get to them, I'm going to bring them up.
We're going to put a little pause right now.
Uh-oh.
We have a child who is crying.
Uh-oh.
So, David, we're going to take a little 4-minute intermission. David,
uh-oh.
How are you?
I'm good. You want to hear my other news story while we're waiting? Because it kind of works into, okay, Ethel, do you know, you're a white lady. Do you know who Ethel Waters is?
I know the name, but I can't tell you anything.
Okay, else. Ethel Waters was the first Black singing superstar, and she was one of the first worldwide superstars, because in the 20s, when records were finally being made and produced, there was a man named Harry Pace, who was a Black man, who started a Black record label. And all the other record labels were white, and some of the music they were putting out were like minstrel music, which is not a good thing. If you don't know what minstrel music is, Google it, because it's shocking and it's not nice. But then also a lot of it was classical and things like that. So what happened was Harry Pace came along, and he was a Black man who only wanted to do classical and opera, and then he found Ethel Waters, who was this great singer. She's an amazing singer. You have to listen to her.
Okay.
Oh God, I'll tell you about that in a minute, Chris. The listener wants to know why I'm in Facebook jail again.
You're in jail again? Wait, are we not broadcasting on Facebook now?
We are. I can't tell you how or why, but we are.
Okay.
So Ethel Waters is an amazing singer, and if you get a chance, she has videos on YouTube, and she's great. I love her. Her songs are great. So he found her, and he wanted her to record opera and classical music, and she's like, "No, I'm going to record the music I sing, which is Black jazz," which in the 20s was a burgeoning form of music. It was a Black made sound in America. It was a strictly American Black phenomenon. And so he recorded her, and shabam, it was one of the first records to ever hit 500,000 sales within a couple months. And it just became this huge thing. And he had one of the most lucrative record labels on the planet. So there's a whole story about that. You got to go Google it to see what happened to this record label. That's not the point of my story, because when black people are successful, what do white people do? And that's what happened. But Ethel Waters, anyways, became the superstar. She became a phenomenon, not only for the black community, but white people got into her because she's great. And this is in the 20s, mind you. And even though she had been married and she had relationships with men, she was openly gay in the 20s. She was a black woman in the 20s, openly gay, and she would talk about her girlfriend. She'd have fights with her girlfriend in public. She'd go out with her. She'd kiss them in the clubs. And her record label and subsequent other record labels would hide it and bury it. So anyways, that's in the 20s.
Wow.
Okay. 2020, 100 years later, Lil Nas X is the first dude to have a dude on dude song. So it's just interesting. It took 100 fucking years for it to like become out. When these singers, even Billie Holiday was out. There were so many white stars. Marlena Dietrich, a white star, was out. These women were out. And it took 100 years for people to be out. Anyways, that's my story. And now Nathan's back, so we can't hear why I'm in Facebook jail. We'll hear that for another time. And we'll continue on with Erin's amazing podcast.
There's a very good chance we're going to have to pause again the next time she wakes up. So then you can give your story.
Okay.
People will be like rooting for the baby to wake up. Okay.
If the listeners want it, go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to start January 1st, National Hangover Day. Pretty obvious.
Oh, January 1st, I get it. Okay.
Yeah. January 4th, thank God it's Monday Day.
What? Why?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I didn't say these were smart.
Wait, are you committing us to celebrating these as you announce them?
No. These are just I'm just giving you information of things that you could celebrate.
We're gonna do. I was gonna say we're gonna do shout outs, and listeners do shout outs if there's one that catches your fancy. Go ahead.
January 6th, Bean Day.
Wait, BEING?
Nope, BEAN.
Like the
magical fruit.
The more you eat, the more you chew.
January 8th, National Winter Skin Relief Day.
What?
Eyes look like disgusted by this.
Okay, we have to just say these people have too much time on their fucking hands. But go ahead.
January 11th, National Step in a Puddle and Splash Your Friends Day. Nathan liked that one.
That's cute. It's cute.
That's one of the most fun things to do when you're a kid.
That's true.
I don't know if you experience that in California where it's dry all the time, David.
We have puddles. We have rain. We have a lot of rain. We have so much rain. It rained like 12 days last year. So in your face, Nathan.
It rained 12 days last week.
In your face, David.
Sounds about right. January 25th is National Bubble Wrap Appreciation Day.
I like that.
Some people find that very therapeutic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I like it. It's fun.
If anybody wants to know what their birthday national holiday is, let me know. Just put your birthday.
Yeah, shout out from the listeners.
This one is for Nathan. February 9th is National Pizza Day.
Ooh.
Wow, and that's your favorite thing. We just heard that.
That's his birthday month.
It's my birthday month.
Wait, what's your actual birthday day?
Hold on, we'll get there.
Ooh, we'll get there.
February 8th is National Clean Out Your Computer Day, which is actually pretty functional.
But what? Okay, listen, we got to shut this down right now because you're gonna wait till February whatever to clean up your computer. What is wrong with these people? You know what it started to sound like? It started to sound like some stupid company is like, we need promotion, so like Dell Computers. So we're gonna start a computer day, or we're gonna start a
Erin's biting her
day. I'm so pissed. Go ahead, yeah.
Here's my question,
keep
though.
Your theories to yourself, and we'll talk about who's right.
Okay.
Not into national holidays that have a task involved.
Okay. Brittany Nicole Timmons says, well, I usually call my birthday the national holiday, September 18th.
All right.
Which is true.
We're when I get to September, I'll do the 18th.
Sounds good.
February 16th is National Do a Grouch a Favor Day.
I don't know what that means.
And I wanted to say this one. There's two for Nathan's birthday, which is February 18th. One is National Drink Wine Day. The other one is National Battery Day, which I thought Nathan or
Oh, you guys must have a field day with that in Philadelphia. You get out on the street and hawk your batteries at people. God damn it, Karen. Hit her with a battery.
So far, there's the observation that these are all founded by white people, which may be accurate.
I have no idea.
I think it might be very accurate.
I think you're only allowed to declare a national holiday if you're white. So.
That sounds wrong as wrong can be.
Criteria is at the end.
Just remember, too, these are the ones that I'm choosing to share. There's a million other ones.
Oh, so you're selecting the white ones.
Are they all white ones?
I don't know.
Like, some people don't like wine or pizza.
Erin, do you identify as white?
Well, according to your memes. All right, February 28th is National Public Sleeping Day.
Public sleeping? That's your dream.
Yep. March 5th is National Cheese Doodle Day. I had to say that because there was a time in David's life where he didn't know what a cheese doodle was.
I still don't know what a cheese doodle is. What is a cheese doodle?
Cheese puff. It's a snack. They're delicious.
Wait, how did you know I didn't know what that was? Because I don't think we have them in America.
Had a whole podcast on it.
They're just like Cheetos. They're just like Cheetos. Yeah. Oh, so you just call them cheese doodles out there in wherever you live.
March 11th is National Funeral Director and Mortician Recognition Day.
Oh, that's morbid.
I mean, you got to recognize those folks.
No, they're stupid, and I don't like that industry.
All right, and this one is really, really special. So this is our daughter's birthday, March 18th. Do you know what the day is?
No. March 18th is Snickerdoodle Day. I don't know what.
Velour Day.
National Sloppy Joe Day.
It is, really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Sloppy Joes are her favorite thing.
This was meant to be. Anyway.
Wait, what was that? She's your daughter?
Yes, exactly. There's, I don't know, so many stupid ones. I'm going to skip over them. April 7th was National No Housework Day.
I'm celebrating that holiday every day.
Aww.
All right, wait. One of our listeners who is a gourmand and one of the most amazing cooks I've ever come across just said that Sloppy Joes rock.
Thank you.
I have a question for that listener.
What?
Secret? He must have some secret that he does to make the Sloppy Joes rock.
Yes.
The secret.
You have to go on CB Actor Traveler blog because he talks about food and stuff and he talks about other stuff. But CB Actor Traveler, we need to know your Sloppy Joe secret. And we have another listener who says she will always have that at her birthday parties. Oh, I want to see her little white trash birthday parties with the Sloppy Joes. That sounds so fun.
The cheese doodles.
It's just cheese doodles and Sloppy Joes.
I'm sorry, just going by my own family. My own family is super massively white trash and
hold on,
trash.
My mind just got blown. I am white trash, I guess. Is that what this means?
No, you're not white trash. No, you're not white trash. And oh my God, the Betty Davis family, the food is unreal. No, I'm just talking about my family is white trash, and they would have like shitty crap and stuff. Although there is a listener who I know that says cheese, and she might have a follow-up saying that I'm horrible for saying our family's white trash. Oh, but go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. No, the food in your family is amazing. I'm just saying, go.
May 1st, this is an international holiday, World Naked Gardening Day.
Ooh.
Wait.
La la.
It's a good way to get ticks in your cooter.
We don't have ticks in America. Go ahead, yeah.
May 3rd is National Two Different Colored Shoes Day.
No? Okay.
David, this one I flagged for you. May 11th is National Eat What You Want Day.
Okay.
Yes.
America's Test Kitchen Sloppy Joe recipe on YouTube is bomb, low sugar, Nathan. Okay. Maybe it's the sugar I don't like. Yeah, thank you. We'll see.
We'll have to try it. But that means you're going to have to eat Sloppy Joes again.
That means I have to make them from scratch.
We're going to have to every year on my birthday and Cora's birthday.
And we got to try the pizza. Pizza.
All right. June 1st, National Go Barefoot Day.
I go barefoot every day.
Okay, David, tell your story. No, I'll go.
Oh, you're going?
What story did I tell? Well, first I have to go back to this comment. My cousin's on it. She said, David, and she's wonderful. She's not white trash, but you have to admit, if you're still listening, that just say yes, that we have white trash in our family. Okay. What story did you want to hear from me, Nathan?
I think when I came back down here, you were saying that you're still banned from Facebook.
All right. Here was what happened. I promote stuff. I would not be on Facebook or any social media probably if I didn't have anything to promote, because I wouldn't go on there. But I am a writer and I have projects I have to promote. So I promote. There's a certain particular project that I promote that actually has fans. I just got another email yesterday and today from people wanting this particular product. So I post promotion for it that can be I don't know. It's never nudity, it's never lewd, it's never anything. But I keep getting my posts taken down and putting in Facebook jail because they say there's nudity, and I keep sending it to review, but you don't hear back. So what actually one of the listeners pointed out is I might have a hater. I bet someone is on there just reporting things that I post and getting me shut down, because Facebook just shuts you down for 7 days. They don't have time to review it or look at you or talk to you or tell you anything. So I bet every time I post, someone's just now reporting it. And I keep trying to get a review from them, and you can't get a hold of anyone.
That's possible. I would say that's very possible, actually. I think that happens pretty regularly.
100%. Oh, we have someone in my family that says, thank you. Look, I could agree that everyone may have some trash in their family. Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you. Listen, if you're white, you got some white trash in your family, right? Nathan, you're white. Do you identify as white?
Sure. Yeah, so I was thinking about this a little earlier about the white trash situation. I feel like if you think about how much things have changed in the last 30 years, but especially the last 10, 20 years, like it took forever for white trash to be really pure white trash, to be like, isolated in the Appalachian Mountains and like develop their culture and not have any influence from the outside world. But that's all changing now. So one, we get to see it in its like most cultivated form right away, right? Because we have more access. Now they're getting access from other places. Like the town I grew up in, I don't know how accurate this is, but the assessment that I heard was that Franklin, where I grew up, was 5 years behind behind New York City, for example. So like culturally, like just, ideas, it's probably, but like fashion, that sort of thing, just 5 years behind, just the way information traveled back in, the Stone Age. So I think, yeah, white trash will, oh God, am I predicting the death of white trash? Is that possible? Is everything so homogenized that all these niche cultures that developed are going to everyone's going to be like going to that YouTube channel and making their own great low sugar sloppy joes?
Uh-oh. Well, there's two things that might not extinctualize the white trash. We have a listener that says, CV Actor Traveler says, trashy comes in all colors, David. So thank you for that. But also, I agree with your Appalachian thing, because you'll go certain place and you'll meet white trash that is terrifying, that you're like, oh my God, I can't believe these people exist. But one thing that debunks all that is my father grew up in an extremely wealthy family in Beverly Hills. And he threw it all away and he was one of the whitest people I've ever met. And he was just white trash. Like he was trash from the word go. So I think it could come from anywhere. I think white trash is like a recidivist gene that just pops up.
So yeah, so it's like spontaneous. Like it can really just happen anywhere.
Totally. Yeah. And I agree with CV Actor Traveler, the trash can come in every color, because I have brown trash in my family too. 100% trash. Like my grandmother was as brown can be, and as trash as the day is long.
What would you define as trash?
Just no culture, no sophistication. The one point I wanted to make though is that trash can come in every color, but when you got white trash and you start talking to them, they can say the most terrifying things. I don't know if other colors of trash can do this, but like, come on, I'm sure you have that in your family, Nathan, where you're like the hatred that comes out of the white trash mouth. Sometimes you're like, oh my God, where did that come from?
Well, haven't you said that there's like some pretty significant hatred within the Asian community?
Yeah, there's tons of racism within the Asian community. Totally, 100%. They'll just hate. They won't even know. I've been with Asian people in my family and outside of my family, and they don't even know they're like nice. And then they find out that the Asian is a certain Asian that they don't like. And then all of a sudden they hate them. Like, just because they didn't even, they liked the person, got along, and then all of a sudden they find out, oh, you're from this place? Oh, no. So yeah, there's racism all over the world and craziness. Yeah.
Great.
So yeah. But yeah. Well, I want to know if. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
What were you gonna ask? You wanna know what?
I want to know if, because we're talking about, when we talk about white trash, we're talking about crazy ass racism. I want to know if trash of other colors, because my grandmother was racist too. My grandmother had really weird ideas about everything. I want to know if trash of other colors and races are saying those horrible, scary, terrifying things too.
Yeah, I would say. Well, so I can only speak to white trash, I guess, right? So, and I don't know. I mean, I think about when I was growing up as a kid. I think there's kids hear certain things from adults and then play with that language, right? And play with those ideas that they're handed to. But I remember having a job where I felt like part of the hazing, it was a job that was like kind of manual labor work, and I was working with like a crew of men who did this full time. And there seemed to be a hazing of like, is he going to be upset with this language that we're using, or like the hatred that we're spewing, or the like commentary we're making, like are we allowed to use this around him or not, or is he one of us or not? So that sort of thing happens, I think.
Oh
yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. Here we go.
On that note, bring out the cake.
Uh-oh. Erin just came back just to taunt her cake in all of our faces.
Get some of that. Oh, there's like is that pudding in there?
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's pudding in Erin's cake. News break, there's pudding in Erin's cake.
Oh, damn, that's good. All right.
Sorry, listeners.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
July 2nd. Forgot Day.
I forgot day?
Yep.
I forgot.
No one knows what you're supposed to do.
No, July 7th, National Dive Bar Day.
Ooh, that's fun.
I was very disappointed with my birthday. Today is Video Games Day. Not happy with that at all.
Is there anything else?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
What happened? What had happened?
Well, I went out of order, so now I have to.
Oh.
Well, listen, some video games are great. There's a couple of video games that I play that are awesome and amazing, and I wish I could live in them. What?
What's your favorite video game?
There's two. There's Saints Row, the Saints Row #2, which is awesome, which is a better version of Grand Theft Auto, where you get to kick hookers between the legs and they go, oh, and fall over. It's the greatest thing ever. And the other one is Infamous, where you have the power of electricity that you shoot at people and you electrocute them. Okay. But it's so fun. I have been caught in loops where I just run around this city. It's a city, so it's huge. You literally can drive around a city. You can go to the mall. There's everything there. And I've been caught in loops where I'm just going around kicking hookers in the cunt for like 2 or 3 hours straight and just laughing the whole time, just kicking them in the cunt. Because once you kick a hooker in the cunt, she gets up and she has a knife in her hand. She's like, I'm going to cut you. And they yell things at you like, I'm going to beat you like I beat my kids. And so it's just awesome. So you should do that for your whole day. What?
You were saying earlier that you were banned from Facebook for some reason.
Yeah, I have no idea why.
Oh, boy. The other one for July 8th is National Chocolate with Almonds Day. I mean, come on.
That sounds awesome, but so specific. Why not just National Chocolate Day?
Oh, because there's like 1,000 of those. July 30th is Get Gnarly Day.
Does that mean you have to surf?
No, you can get.
Isn't that
no? You can get gnarly on your skateboard. You can get gnarly on your bike. On your bike that's too small for you that you stole from a kid.
August 6th is National Fresh Breath Day.
Oh, no.
National Wiggle Your Toes Day.
Well, I'm wiggling my toes now, so fuck them. Wait, one of the listeners said that explains a lot, David, and I'm not sure what they're referring to.
I think we know what they're referring to, David.
I'm sorry.
September 11th, which should be a day that's, for remembering that horrible event, is also National Hot Cross Bun Day.
I don't know what a hot cross bun is, and I think if you ask most people in Southern California, they don't know. Do you guys know what a hot cross bun is?
No, it's that song, Hot Cross Buns.
But it's an actual thing, though, isn't it? It's an actual food item.
I have no idea. I've never heard it before.
You've never heard of hot cross buns? You know, can I just say to you that there are a lot of food items that we grow up with in Southern California that we only see in movies, especially like John Hughes movies and things like that are set other places, that we have no idea what you guys are talking about, like foods and racial epithets and things like that. And we're just like, I don't know.
So I want to give all of the different, so if our listener Brittany is still there, September 18th there's a lot. This is a very popular day.
Ooh, get ready, Brittany. September 18th, go.
National Cheeseburger Day.
Ooh, I need a cheeseburger.
National HIV, AIDS, and Aging Awareness Day.
Wait. They just combined HIV and AIDS awareness and aging awareness into one holiday? Why?
It's all part of the same thing?
Yeah.
That's a little insulting.
It's also Big Whopper Liar Day. I don't know what that is.
It's a big whopper of a lie.
I'm not sure.
It's also Boys and Girls Club Day. It's Puppy Mill Awareness Day.
Oh.
Responsible Dog Ownership Day.
That seems related.
National Cleanup Day. And National Dance Day.
All right. We can get with, I think Brittany can get with National Dance Day, but she made a statement on our podcast saying, how dare they compete with my day? Add to that list, National Brittany is Queen of the Universe Day.
Yeah, no, we need to submit that for sure.
For sure.
The next day, the 19th, is Wife Appreciation Day. I just threw that out there just in case anybody was interested.
What?
On September 19th?
Yep. It's also Butterscotch Pudding Day, which I also really love for Wife Appreciation Day.
What is it? Say it again, what?
Butterscotch Pudding Day.
I love butterscotch pudding.
The next day is Pepperoni Pizza Day. So, okay, we're getting off track.
Wait, didn't we already have a pizza day?
That was regular pizza day.
Oh, this is Pepperoni Pizza Day.
Cheeseburgers. We need cheeseburgers. And I haven't had butterscotch pudding since I was a kid, so I would like that.
Isn't butterscotch pudding exceptionally thick? Isn't it thicker pudding?
It depends. Are we talking about the Jell-O pudding?
Oh, Jell-O makes that version? I've just had it homemade.
Like the box stuff.
I don't know.
Oh, God, I want... Oh, the snack packs. The snack packs. I've had that before.
I know that brand just got out of jail.
Uh-oh.
I'm as moist as a snack pack down there.
Sorry, I needed some cake.
All right, what's the next big day?
October 11th is National Kick Butt Day.
All right.
Like you actually have to go around and kick butts or do things well?
I don't know. October 13th is National No Bra Day.
Oh.
Oh. The next one, October 25th, is Chucky the Notorious Killer Doll Day.
Oh.
Leading up to Halloween, that makes sense.
You know. I have November 19th, National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day. It's so specific.
It has to have caffeine.
Yes.
That's bizarre.
It's also Play Monopoly Day.
I haven't played Monopoly since the 80s. Have you guys?
No.
I've been playing since the 80s. That's how long and boring those games are.
Yeah, it's true. They are.
The 20th of November is National Absurdity Day.
I like that. What happens on that day?
I think you do something absurd.
I do like absurdities.
This one I put in here because it's really funny. It's November 23rd, is National Eat a Cranberry Day.
Just one? Just the one, dear.
It's singular. So it's obviously that was created by the cranberry industrial complex, right?
Well, they're
But
so
why? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Nathan. Go ahead.
so tart. Why would you want more than one?
Yeah, if it's a raw cranberry, you're in for some shit.
Oh, I don't think I've ever eaten a raw cranberry.
Well, you have November 23rd. November 30th is Stay Home Because You're Well Day.
All right.
I wanted to throw this out there for us. December 28th is National Short Film Day.
Yay, we've won 4 film festivals with our short films, fuckers. Go ahead.
That's the day that people actually watch your short film. It's only once a year.
Once a year. And we have one of our listeners, Brittany, is a star of our short films, and she has won an award for her amazing actressing.
Yes. And the last one I'm going to share is December 31st is Make Up Your Mind Day.
Okay. To do what?
Anything that you're indecisive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good way to end the year, is to make up your mind about something.
Look at all the damage I'm doing on this cake.
I'm helping.
All right. Should I talk about my 4 little holidays?
Yeah. What do you got?
Well, actually, the first one isn't a little one. You had interesting holidays. For some reason, I thought you were going to do a deep dive into all the holidays, but you came up with some good ones we didn't know about. But there's one that people know about, but it has not become a national holiday, which I don't know why it hasn't, and I think it should. And I think we're going to vote on it here. And I'm sorry to take it to a serious point, but Juneteenth.
It is a national holiday.
Is it? Has it been proclaimed a national holiday? Because it seems like people don't really do much on it.
It did like
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, like
maybe?
right before Juneteenth this year.
Oh, they did? Okay, I didn't even hear about that. So what we need to do then is make it a holiday where people learn what the hell happened. People need to learn what the hell happened. But we also don't know, like as Americans, we don't know a lot of shit about the holidays, like July 4th and all that shit. Okay, so Juneteenth is handled. We have a listener that says, "What happened to that film you guys started and almost finished?" Oh, it is finished.
Yeah.
It's out, submitted at film festivals. So we're just
Oh, that's right. We're still waiting to hear back to which film festivals we won.
Yeah, we submitted to a whole bunch, so but it just takes time to hear back.
Yeah, and plus the quarantine did weird things with things and stuff. So thank you, listener, for that question. Okay, the other one, I thought this was funny, but I think it needs to be something that's taken seriously because I think it's something that isn't. You'll see. I'm going to say what it is. Okay, it's a week. They get a whole week from October 22nd to 28th is Asexual Awareness Week.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And I'm gonna say this because people are like, oh, big deal, David, asexuals. But asexuals, I think, are the least understood of all sexualities because people are like now, like, oh yeah, like if you're gay, if you're bi, if you're whatever, who cares? But when someone's asexual, people like I've heard it more than once this year where people are like, that's just weird. Like, is there something wrong with them? Like, if someone's asexual, they could just be asexual and there could be nothing wrong with them. But people always seem to think that there's something mentally wrong with them or physically wrong with them, that they don't want sex. But I think we should just realize that there are some people that don't want sex and there's nothing wrong with that.
This is my ignorance speaking, is the definition of someone who's asexual just someone who does not crave sexual contact?
Yeah, they're just not interested in sex. Yeah.
I think Morrissey classifies himself as such.
Oh, he went there? I didn't know that.
I believe so, like 20 years ago or something.
Oh God, I didn't even know that. I never heard that. I didn't know anything about him. But I think we need to leave asexuals alone. And if they choose to be, because I think that asexuals are afraid to actually claim that they are because they always get so much shit for it.
Well,
So
we should leave them alone because I think that's what they want.
In your face, David. Okay, another one is that I think is funny. In 1988, October 11th was set aside as National Coming Out Day.
Which day?
And October 11th, 1988. And I think that possibly maybe Brittany says Langston Hughes was an asexual. I didn't know that. So there's a lot of what do you call it? Famous asexuals. So all right, we're gonna have to next October 11th. Our podcast is going to be about asexuals. So we want you to tune in then, and we're going to talk about Langston Hughes and Morrissey and all the famous asexuals around the world. All right, now going back to what? Go ahead.
It's weird to me that that's even a thing.
Wait, what?
It's weird to me that that's a label that you have to give about yourself. Like, if you don't want sex, then who cares? It's just like.
Well, people bug you about shit. I don't know if you know that, especially like, God, people bug you about shit. If you don't want to drink, they bug you about it. Like, oh, do you like this person? And especially women. I've gotten a lot of women who either want to set me up or find out why aren't you dating someone. And it's just like, you can take a step back and leave me alone. Like, people give you shit about shit, even if they're not being like mean or violent or aggressive, they're still getting in your face about shit. And it's just like, and I think a lot of asexuals would probably be scared to say, I just am not interested in sex. Because then you get like, well, what's wrong with you? So it's just like human beings get in your business. I don't know if you guys realize that. As two straight married people, people got in your business about having kids probably, right? Didn't they? Or no?
I had that experience once, but I think stereotypically it's something that women face all the time. Are you like, why aren't you married? Or why aren't you having kids?
I think it's like
Those are two things.
It's like an old mentality now, though.
Yeah, represented in film. But I had an experience with a friend who was starting a family and kind of was putting, I don't want to say putting pressure, but like floating out the kind of challenging what I was doing with my life at that time, and kind of, isn't this something that you should be doing now, kind of thing. So and somebody, not so directly, but that was the subtext 100%. At least that's how I took it.
I feel like when people do that, they're trying to justify their own decisions.
Yeah,
I agree
100%. So leave people alone, get out of their business.
I've been the person who's encouraged someone to date, but that was after a conversation, realizing that they desired to be with someone and just didn't think that they could make that happen for themselves. So it was something they wanted, but just had kind of like written off for themselves.
That's different. Well, let me tell you this: you guys are lucky you're married, have a kid. Because if you were single and weren't dating anyone at this age, people would be all up in your business, all up in it.
In LA, though, like, so many people are single because they're career driven and focused and not, you know, not doing anything else or don't have time. So I feel like it's more common than anything, and especially big markets, big cities.
No, totally.
New York.
100%. Anyways, let's get.
I think it's also worth pointing out that some people don't see the negatives, and they're actually genuinely trying to push the positives of certain things and see so much value in it that they, want you to experience a certain amount of, what they see as positives, I guess. And maybe I just want to give the benefit of the doubt, because I think, maybe they know people who didn't do the thing that they're trying to encourage, and seeing how that's played out in their lives, and they saw it as a negative. Just throwing that out there.
Depends on the person, probably, depending on what their intentions are.
Right.
Saying.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, usually it's people that you look at their relationship and you're like, I don't want anything you got. Like, so calm down, sister. It's usually women. Every once in a while there's a man, but it's usually women being like, why don't you do this? Why? Oh, David. No. All right. Now let me get back to my holiday, my National Coming Out Day. Now you made me forget what I was going to say about it. I just think it's funny that there's a National Coming Out Day. I don't think it's necessarily, I don't know. I was going to say, I think it's a touchy day because you hear even nowadays a lot of straight people are like, yeah, just come out of the closet. Like, the world's like a welcoming place now. It's like, no, it's not, bitch. Shut up. It's not, and no, and stop it. That's all I have to say. Did you guys get that?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say whether or not that's true. So.
Well, what I'm saying is, if someone wants to come out, let them come out. If someone doesn't want to come out, don't talk about it.
Yeah.
And especially don't talk about it behind their backs either, because that when they find out, it becomes very hurtful and it becomes very dangerous for them.
Yeah, I just want to point out, I don't like that point of view that you just espoused. I don't think is very popular right now.
Oh, it is. No, what I'm saying is if someone wants to come out, make it welcoming, make it warm for them. If they don't, leave them alone. Don't try to force people out. It's usually straight people trying to force gay people out of the closet. And they're like, it's a safe world. And it's like, your life is safe, but not that space. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just, I guess, agreeing with you in a sense, but I don't feel like that's on a cultural level. That's what's, it's like, come out, come out, come out, I think is the whole, now.
Come out wherever you are.
Yeah, as opposed to you do what you need to do for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to hear you say that is interesting because I feel like that's not trending right now.
Well, it's not trending with straight people, but you talk to gay people, LGBT, you talk to any LGBT person, and I'd say a good 60% of them were forced out of the closet. And a lot of times not on their terms and on very bad situations. So it's like, yeah, if you want to like make a safe space for yourself and then do it, but don't push people when they're not ready. That's all I'm saying. And make a safe space. Go
David,
ahead.
what about the QIAPs?
What's P now?
I don't know. Is pansexual on that?
That is a thing.
Is that a
part
of that?
Yeah, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way to Z. All the people, let them do whatever they want to do. We have someone agreeing. I'm not sure who they're agreeing with me. I'm sure they're agreeing with me. It should be a safe space. Let them come out if they want, but leave them alone if they don't want. See, I'm agreed with by our listeners. All of our listeners agree with me. They got together and they told this one listener to write that and tell us that they agree with me.
I mean, this is very tragic, but I think it's like we are living in the safest time ever for that. But that depends on where you are because every level exists still. And I'm just I was just reminded of a friend of mine here in Philly years ago. Before I met this individual, I did a play that he had written. He was walking down the street in Center City. Two guys jumped out and beat the shit out of him because they identified him as homosexual. It was messed up, so I don't know. So terrible things happen, I guess. I can see why.
Yeah, that's a worst case scenario, but a lot of times, because a lot of times it's just there's still a lot of prejudice and just weird thinking on it and stuff. Even by a lot of people who think like I'm pro this and I'm pro that, but they still say shitty things and there's still the jokes and it's still. I mean, and we still have half of the voters in this country voted for someone who tried to shut it down, and like a lot of them still want to shut it all down. There are still millions and millions and millions and millions of people in this country who want to shut it down and make it illegal.
Speaking of shut it down, we will need to shut down the podcast soon.
Oh, let me do my last holiday that we should talk about. And it goes hand in hand with what we were talking about. You didn't, Erin, I see that you didn't talk about straight pride or straight awareness day at all.
I see that on the list. Otherwise, I definitely would have said it.
Is there a white pride day? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry.
It's interesting that you say that because I feel like the people that are pushing straight pride and straight awareness are also pushing white pride and white awareness. And the people that do straight pride, I read a little bit and people have quotes saying things like, we're just sick of all the privilege that the gay community has. And it's like,
well, it's the same as all lives matter. Like they're not gay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't do anything for those people.
They've been trying to get traction and they've gotten a straight pride or straight awareness day in certain states, and then it's taken away right away because like a mayor will do it and then someone will be like, you can't fucking do that. But it's so funny. It's like they're saying that they want all these privileges that the gay community has. And it's like, what privileges are you talking about? Like, doing Pamela Anderson's hair? Like, what privileges are you talking about that the gay community has that you don't have? Going with that, CB Actor Traveler has written Little Nas X received tremendous backlash from his performance on the BET Awards where he kissed a man. What community did he receive backlash from? Because I would like to find out.
I think we all know the answer to that. Straight white people, right? Aren't they the worst?
Well, I don't know if straight white people are watching the BET Awards. I'm wondering if it's because I was going to say, I wonder if it's the rap community, because the rap community is notoriously homophobic.
Could it be Christian communities?
The Christian community? Oh, it could be.
That's actually a good point. Religious.
It could be the Christian community. Oh, this is what Brittany Nicole Timmons says. It's the black community is backlashing. Well, good on you, Little Nas X. If you're getting the backlash, you're pushing buttons. And that's great that BET actually put on that he kissed a man. You know what? We've seen adolescent girls. We've seen 16-year-old girls dance sexy with their male backup dancers. And now a guy does it and people are flipping the fuck out. I mean, you have seen Britney do it. You've seen Christina do it. Before them, even, you've seen Madonna do it and other teeny bopper kids. We saw Tiffany do it in the 80s.
So we've had two people say the black community were the ones that were upset. Does that have the religious component behind it, or what?
His own. The performance was amazing, by the way. Brittany says, I want to see it. Little Nas X is a spitfire. Have you guys seen anything he's done? Mm-hmm. He's a good dancer and stuff. Like, his music isn't necessarily what is my normal taste. Like, I have liked a couple of his songs, but I like the way he dances and I like the show he puts on, and Brittany loves it. Yeah, CB Actor Traveler said not only the black community, his own community, because Little Nas X even said in an interview that you know the black music community is very homophobic. So I'm guessing it's very homophobic, and but if he's getting good on him, because if he's getting backlash, then he's actually probably opening doors for people who need it and stuff. Like he's.
Was it him? Wasn't it him who said that he wanted to come out while he was on the ascent before he was established, because he didn't want to be one of the people who came out after they've reached that level of status where it's kind of, quote, safe to do it?
And it's amazing because he came out just before he had the #1 record. So there are people who are supporting him. CB Actor Traveler says, yes, the black community is deeply rooted in religion. So yeah, there you go. So is that a no on Straight Pride, Straight Awareness Day?
Am I the decider?
Yeah. Erin, you're the decider. White people always decide these things. Go ahead, you guys.
I don't think we need awareness of straight people. So I say no.
Do you guys think we need straight pride?
We should have a Take Your White Friend to Sensitivity Awareness Day or a Sensitivity Training Day. How about that?
Dude, we should take your friend to a museum that shows them all the things that the white people have done in this country and the things that have happened to people who aren't white and aren't straight. That's what we should have, because I don't think they realize. You know what? It is the same. You said it. Like, it's the same as people saying all lives matter. It's like whenever they hear Black Lives Matter, hey, all lives matter, stop it. It's like, hey, straight people matter too. And it's just like, I guess you can't convince those people.
Well, I'm going to be a horrible straight white person right now and shut down this conversation and move forward.
All right.
And Brittany says, I agree with Nathan. So you have someone to agree with you. I have no idea what she agrees with you for, but.
Yay.
I just want to wrap up the topic today. We're talking about all these really obscure national holidays. And I kind of teased at the beginning that they're where they come from and whether or not it's a good thing or a bad thing. And David, you basically nailed it before when you're like, they're created by corporations to sell things. Because normally, like a legitimate national holiday usually is an act of Congress, so it has to go through a whole bunch of different, avenues to get approvals and all that good stuff. I don't know all the lawmaker terms. But the first time it happened was in 1919, where Hallmark created National Friendship Day to boost card sales. So that was the first time it happened. And like basically none of these that I read, especially the ones I read, because I chose the most strange ones, the strangest ones. They're not recognized by the government, so they haven't gone through anything official. But I was doing some research, and then I found this investigative journalist that was looking for the same thing, and they did a whole piece on it. And they broke down. They actually tried to submit a national holiday. It was really interesting, the process that they had to go through. So there's basically just a national day calendar, and it's a privately held organization based in a tiny town in North Dakota. And it's a website that's hasn't been up that long, but you can submit whatever national holiday you want to. And this journalist, I think it was for Forbes, tried to do it, and he said he got an email back that said, "We get 22,000 submissions every single year, and if you are the one of 25 or so applications that get approved, we'll reach out to you about the next steps." And I guess he was not approved, but I can see there being 20,000 people that try to get on this calendar. But it's really just some dude named Marlo Anderson. He founded this calendar. He just describes himself as an entrepreneur. And it was like started as just a blog about national holidays, and then it kind of became this thing. And basically everything's based on what trends on social media now. So like this rise in national holidays has really been in the last like 5 to 7 years, where social media has gotten big and things trend, and then someone could submit something that's trendy, and then they'll put it on this calendar. It's just a website. It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing.
It's really just self-determined. He just like created it, and he's the authority, self-determined.
Basically, but
That's cool.
Like the origins of it were companies that were creating days to sell their products. So like I didn't go through any of the ones, but like basically every food you could ever imagine is listed.
So they would just say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh.
Nice.
So
because
this is an interesting one. Ronald Reagan actually declared National Ice Cream Day in 1984 to help the dairy industry. So there are like so many different ways to manipulate people to do things. You have these national days where like, and even today, like people go out and like Baskin Robbins, like that's just an example. Like they have free ice cream, and you go get a free ice cream on ice cream day. And I don't know, it's all very capitalist and American.
Totally. Because Valentine's Day is not a national holiday, right? And that was made up by the greeting card companies, or no?
It's not an observed holiday, like you get off for it or anything.
But it's not a national holiday, though, is it?
Oh,
people get off on Valentine's Day, David.
They do? Oh, did you hear what he just said?
I did. But if you want to go submit a national holiday, you just need your phone number and an email and your national holiday.
Is there a fee? It has to be a fee.
I don't know if you get to that level, but if you're just trying to make the pitch, you can just make a pitch. That's probably why they get 20,000 submissions every year.
So wait, so Valentine's Day is not a national holiday. I'm wondering if Halloween is a national holiday, because those are just days. Because I'm wondering which ones are the ones that were, like, because Thanksgiving and Christmas are obviously national holidays.
Yeah, the ones you observe, like Memorial Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day, President's Day, New Year's, 4th of July, Juneteenth now.
So it feels like Valentine's Day and Halloween are the only ones that made it through, like where people really celebrate it. So you can create one without making it a national holiday and make it a widespread celebrated holiday.
Definitely. And some of these are like, I obviously read the most obscure ones because that was the topic for today, but there are some like ones that you've heard of that you might not celebrate, but they're advertised companies. And
but I'm just trying to think, why don't we try to make one like a Valentine's Day or a Halloween that's so widespread celebrated?
What would it be?
What we want.
What would it be?
I don't know. I kind of want it to be like Halloween, where people bring me free food, a lot of free cake and food and sushi and steak.
I'm sure there's a National Cake Day.
CB Actor Traveler wants us to submit a National Unimaginary Friendcast Day. What happens on that day, though?
July 20th is International Cake Day, so they already have that.
But no. You misunderstood the holiday completely. People bring me wonderful free cakes and sushi and cookies and T-bone steaks and things like that.
Personally, it's all about you.
people set up a feast for me. Yeah, that's what I would really like.
Isn't that
Don't
your,
you, listeners?
Wait,
What?
Isn't that your birthday?
No one's ever done that for me for my birthday. My birthday.
I
Nobody's ever set up a feast for me for my birthday. What?
Well, I don't want to promote this guy's, like, because he's just some dude that is now, like, has the monopoly on this national calendar thing.
Should we start a rival calendar?
There are some.
Oh.
But, like, some of them you can go on and you can click on them, and then it tells you how to celebrate. So National Cake Day, for example, tells you how to observe it. Is you grab flour and cake pans, you basically have to bake a cake. So,
Bitch, please. I do bake a good cake, though. You guys can attest to that. I do bake a mean cake.
You do.
And this guy's like, there are over 1,500 national days. Don't miss a single one. Celebrate every day with National Day Calendar.
Well, listen, another listener said that we must have a National Unimaginary Friendcast Day. So it's a groundswell of support for National Unimaginary Friendcast Day.
We can't say no to the people.
Let's do it.
Wait, Hooligan Mom is going to do what? You're going to set out a feast for me for my birthday, Hooligan Mom? Is that what you're going to do? She said, I'll do that for your birthday. What?
You can ask what your birthday is. Let me see.
Do you know what my birthday is?
Of course I know your birthday. There's a bunch of different ones. You're going to hate all of these.
Okay.
Not all. Okay, so there's National Welsh Rarebit Day.
I've never had Welsh rarebit. I want to try it.
What is
that?
It's a cheese dish. It's a Welsh cheese dish.
National.
All right, Hooligan Mama is gonna set up a feast for me on my birthday. You can come down and do it at my beach house, Hooligan Mama. Go ahead, yeah.
A few more. National Bowling League Day.
I like to bowl. I haven't bowled since the '80s, but I would like to do it again one day.
National College Color Day.
I don't know what that means.
National Lazy Moms Day.
Oh, moms are so lazy. Moms are the worst. In this whole world, there's nothing worse than moms. Keep going.
National Food Bank Day.
National Food Bank Day?
Yep, those are your days.
I would like to help people with food because I'm so hungry. I can imagine how hungry other people are because I am so fucking hungry.
If you're hungry, have some pork. Have some chicken.
You're the worst. White people are the worst.
All right, let's call it. Let's call it a day.
Oh my God! Hooligan Mama says yes. She's gonna make me the feast. All my favorite foods. My favorite foods are. What are my favorite foods, guys?
Beef.
Sushi, cake, and T-bone steaks. Those are my favorite foods. And
one of those has beef, but anyway.
A T-bone steak is beef.
I said only one of those has beef.
Oh, I thought you said none of those has beef. Sushi, cake, and T-bone steaks.
We have to wrap this up as soon as possible.
All right. We have to wrap this up. Erin and Nathan are going to shut it down, so you guys better get your comments in quick.
I just wanted to let CB Actor Travel know that there was a huge fart that was just blown.
Ew!
Request. I just didn't have the microphone.
People yelling out foods now. Cake and adobo, and Erin's farting at the same time. It's really nice.
I just ate like an entire cake here. So
if you want to watch the video, you can see what a pig Erin is. Although I have to say, you've eaten so much less than I would have eaten by now with that cake. It looks delish.
This cake is so good, I could eat the whole thing.
I think it was the best cake I've ever had.
Why don't you, Nathan? Why don't you lean over and take a bite out of the side? Do it.
I already had
do it. No, but you didn't lean over and take a bite out of the side.
I'm good.
You don't do that? I do that. That's what I do.
Yeah, only the birthday girl can do that.
All right. Thank you, everyone. We will be back.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, everyone. Go ahead. What are you going to say, Erin? Go ahead. Do the wrap up.
Thank you for celebrating my birthday with me, bitch.
Now Brittany wants cake. Happy birthday to you, bitch. Happy birthday to you, bitch. Happy birthday, little white bitch. Happy birthday, white bitch. Bye, everybody.